Good morning, this is Brian. Today is a very warm Sunday morning, July 4th, 2021. I'm here in the San Bernardino National Forest, San Gabriel Mountains, eastern portion, not that far from the Angeles boundary. I want to provide a brief spotlight on plants today. Today's spotlight focuses on a very interesting plant that isn't found widespread here in the San Gabriels. It is called Prince's Plume, and it's a Stanleya pinnata. Stanleya pinnata is a member of the mustard family, the Brassicaceae, and it is a perennial to subshrub found here, especially here in the south. Well, this is more the northeastern San Gabriel Mountains, actually. This is Lone Pine Canyon Road. We're just outside the edge of Wrightwood right now. We are just a sliver shy of 6,000 feet. 6,000 foot contour comes just basically around the bend there. So I'd say we're about 5,960 to 5,980 feet above sea level. And this is basically the only area thus far I have seen this plant. Again, it's a member of the mustard family, Brassicaceae, and it's a perennial. So they call it Prince's Plume because of the plume-like inflorescences. Let me see here. These kind of dusty yellow flowers turn into these seed pods, or I think they're called siliques, S-I-L-I-Q-U-E-S, and then they kind of plume out. And then the name pinnata refers to the pinnately lobed leaves of the plant right here. So you see, these leaves are pinnately lobed. They almost look like they're pinnately compound, but I believe these are lobes. So it's a small, medium-sized perennial plant found pretty commonly in this area, and it seems to be a plant that ants like to crawl all over, and wasps love to pollinate. And I see lots of ants, they crawl along the flowers of these plants. So they're basically found in these warmer areas up here in the San Gabriel Mountains. I have yet to see it anywhere else here in the San Gabriel range. It seems they like dry washes here in the desert transition and conifer woodland and forest. So you see some plants along here. They're actually quite common in this vicinity. So you see them growing here along this little rivulet. And sometimes they can grow up to about your head. Most of these plants are about 3 feet tall. But I've passed by a few in this area that seem to be a little bit taller. Again, look here. You can see the ants love to crawl on these plants. These look like I don't know what species of ant these are, but they seem to be crawling all over the inflorescences of this plant. Those little black dots in the screen, those are the ants. So here we are in this mixed woodland of Jeffrey pine, canyon live oak, single-leaf pinyon, coffeeberry, sagebrush, and mountain mahogany. So it seems to be a plant that prefers the desert side of the mountains. We are pretty close to the edge of the Mojave Desert, and I believe they grow in the desert. But be sure to read my description to outline the basic range of this plant, which is a lot more widespread than just the Wrightwood area in the San Gabriel Mountains. Let's see More specimens of this plant growing out here. So it's quite a neat looking plant. I've only started noticing it in 2019. I've been coming to these mountains for a lot longer than 2019. But there you have it. Prince's Plume. Stanleya pinnata of the Brassicaceae. And this was a plant spotlight from here in the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains. Appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed this spotlight on plants. And hope to see you on the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.